This week on the Mr. Throwback Thursday podcast, we bring you Madism, Pete Rock and Common hanging with Fallon, social media, comedy gone wrong, a 30-year anniversary, not the kind of shout-out you want to be a part of, Beasties going after Chili's, and a new single from the upcoming LL album. What else? Let's listen.
It's not just any day. It's Mr. Throwback Thursday.
All you kids want to get on and shit.
You are now about to witness the strength of street knowledge.
I'll be damned. At the count of three, I want y'all to tell me the name of my DJ.
1, 2, 3. And now, here's your hosts, Bill Winters and Mr. Throwback Thursday himself, Jamie Robinson.
Hey, hi, how are you? Welcome, Mr. Throwback Thursday, episode 546. Hello, Sarah.
Hey, Sarah.
She jumps right in the chat right as we start.
Yes.
Perfect timing. Mr. Throwback Thursday, episode 546, coming at you live and direct from your two favorite idiots, bringing you all the hip-hop news that you could possibly fathom. Bill up in New York, Jamie down in Virginia. How are you, my friend?
I am well. Cranky, appreciate you stopping by to say fuck off, and I'm not going to be there. We will see you next week. Enjoy your vacation.
Yes, enjoy your vacation.
No, I am well. Pouring rain here for the past couple of days. My father-in-law's birthday is today, Frank. He came
Happy
over.
birthday, Frank.
Yeah, not that anybody else cares, but, you know, it was cool. He come over and hung out. Yankees won.
Frank's always been nice to me, so I will wish Frank all the happy birthdays in the world.
I won 2 bets so far today.
I did not.
Ooh.
My last winning bet was on a soccer match a couple nights ago.
Yeah. You almost got that $1 million one or whatever it was.
Oh, Jesus. That would have been something, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I got a good one the other day. 5 for like 135 or something.
Yeah.
That was kind of crazy.
That mine would have been, what, 5 for 400 or something?
Ridiculous amount, yeah.
Because I misread the
hits for home runs.
Hits for home runs. I didn't switch the top, and I damn near pulled it off.
Yeah.
So
nobody wants to see you pull things off.
Nobody wants to see.
It's not that kind of party.
I don't know what kind of party it is. I'm never invited to these things.
Well, yeah, so we got some good stuff. A lot of new records came out this week. We can only feature one of them.
Yes. And it's not the one everybody's going to want to think it is.
It is not the Dylan and Bat Sauce album, no, but that did come out. It's a good album.
You know what? From what we were listening to before we went on the air, yes, it does sound very much like a good album. And I said I am now going to order bat sauce whenever I go to the Chinese food place.
Not bat wings, because that's a whole different thing.
I'm not ordering those. I think I get those for free, depending on the weather. And the less detail, the better.
I believe we had an episode called that. I'm not.
We did indeed. I don't remember the number. Don't ask me about that. But I know for a fact we had an episode named that. Maybe if I had 2 things in Magic Mind, I would remember the episode number. Although, you know what? I have to thank Magic Mind for allowing me to do some stuff for the show.
Really? Yes. I will thank them too. For allowing you to do stuff for the show.
I woke up it's Saturday as we record. Yesterday, a certain new record came out.
Yep.
I'm going to throw it out there. I waited with bated breath for the new Eminem Death of Slim Shady Coup de Grace album to come out. I listened to it in the morning before I took my Magic Mind, and it was, it was good. I picked up on some things. I got to work because I was running late, because I spent the time listening to the record because I'm an idiot. So instead of drinking it with my coffee, I took it with me to work and had a second cup of coffee at work, had my Magic Mind with it. And then between lunch and breaks and everything, I listened to the record again with a much clearer head about me, and I picked up a lot of lines and a lot of wordplay that I didn't get the first time.
Yeah, that's cool because there's a lot going on there.
There is a lot.
And you seriously need to be focused on what's going on to catch that.
For M to take... first of all, the song is just so cancelable if it was anybody else. That brand new dance song about doing the Christopher Reeves.
Yes.
Oh, when he says, "This is my Chris anthem," I'm giving him his chrysanthemums.
Right.
I went, holy shit. I didn't pick up on that at first. Chris anthem, giving him his chrysanthemums, giving him his flowers.
Yes, give him flowers, yeah.
And I was like, first of all, that's crazy because nobody in the history of hip hop has ever used the word chrysanthemums and used it twice in two different ways. But I did. I listened to it before and after taking my my brain fog clearing Magic Mind.
Yes.
And it made all the difference in the world because I was able to pick up stuff. So I'm telling you, man, people, you think we're just kind of spewing this stuff? No, this stuff works fantastic. Yep. So I would say as soon as you can, get yourself over to magicmind.com/throwback20. So you can, if you want to do a subscription, you get up to 48% off your first subscription.
And really, if you're going to do it, that's the way to go.
That's the way to do it. If you don't want to make that kind of commitment, because there are some people who are commitment phobic. And
there's also people that are skittish about things that we recommend, so they don't want to dive in fully.
Right. But a one-time purchase, you'll get a 20% off code. Nice. It's the same code, throwback20.
Yep.
You go to magicmind.com/throwback20 and use the code throwback20.
Right.
So, but yeah, I'm so very happy. I'm waiting for my next shipment to come, actually, because
mine
I'm almost
today.
at the end. That means mine will probably arrive on Monday because I didn't get it today.
Yeah, actually, I just picked it up before we sat down to record.
Very cool. Because I don't think it fits in my mailbox, to be honest with you. I think
well, you've seen my mailbox is gigantic. So
yeah, no, I think they left it on my front porch last time.
Nice.
So maybe the squirrels got it. I probably have some very, very mentally acute squirrels out there now. No, I don't think so.
Super focused.
So, super focused, hyper focused.
Yes.
I got one that doesn't have a tail out there. So
supersonic.
Father-in-law calls that one missy because it's missing a tail. Mr. Throwback Thursday, episode 546. We have our standard menu of options for you. We have hip hop headlines. We have some woo news for you. We have a one and done that I actually have heard of this week. We have a record of the week that we have been anxiously awaiting. Mm-hmm. It is not the Eminem album. I'm going to throw that out at you. No. We'll remind you who the artist of the month is. And then we have an old to the new, which will be the second old to the new that we've actually, did we do the other one as an old to the new? Or did we decided not to because
we played something else instead.
Yes. And I forget what the heck it was.
Yeah, I don't remember.
But it was one of those weeks where 2 or 3 songs came out all at once.
Everybody was dropping singles at once. Yeah.
And we kind of pushed the first, and from what I understand, this one's better than the first one anyway. So.
I believe that it is, yes.
So we'll have that. I will read lyrics because I always read lyrics.
You do.
And then we'll put a bow on episode 546. And then we will prepare for 547, which will be next week when we are scheduled to have another special guest join us. And we'll give you a little bit more information about that throughout the week before we do the recording next Sunday.
Yes.
So in the meantime and in between time, it is 546. And in order, something just flew over your head again. I guess that means we are ready. So I will, as I always do about this time, ask for your permission. And would you please give us a little of that Triple H?
Yay, yay.
Don't quit. That's a fact. And we came to rip shit. To the hip, the hop, you don't stop.
This is Hip Hop Headlines brought to you by Mr. Throwback Thursday.
We'll get on it. It's your turn.
It is my turn. My turn is going to start with WSPA.com. And of course, the title of this one is Sparkin' Madism.
Yes. SPA, like Saratoga Performing Arts, is that?
Well, there's no C on the end of it
Yes.
for center, but I believe you are right. So if you've paid attention in the past, we have, and we'll probably end up playing it tonight, we have a drop from the one and only Hakeem Green.
We do.
Well, Hakeem Green has collaborated with L Train for the namesake Madism Cannabis 3-pack.
Yes.
And a special pop-up performance. L Train is based out of Michigan, I believe out of Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
So Hakeem Green, best known for being part of Channel Live.
Yes.
Proud to announce their exciting collaboration together. Madism Cannabis 3-pack. It's a special collection curated by Hakeem Green himself. That green sticky icky icky.
Yes, and he's your smoking buddy, isn't he?
If you listen to that drop, he is.
Yes.
It celebrates the ethos of Madism, a mindset of enlightenment, empowerment, social consciousness, and weed. The Madism Cannabis 3-pack represents a fusion of hip-hop culture and cannabis innovation, bringing together Hakeem Green's status with L Train's expertise in crafting premium cannabis product. If this is your thing, and some people it is, some people it isn't.
Yeah.
Each 3-pack is meticulously curated to offer a unique and unforgettable experience for cannabis enthusiasts.
Did you say I'm unique?
No, that was last week.
Very well.
To kick off the launch of the brand, Michigan area cannabis enthusiasts can join, or were able to join because it happened actually. Hakeem Green and L Train on July 10th. It happened at the Clinic Cannabis Company, which, as we're talking about the release of the Eminem record, is located in the 8 Mile district of Michigan.
Well, there you go.
For the 710 holiday. I didn't realize 710 was the same as 420, apparently, to these people. The special launch will include a pop-up performance, a meet and greet, panel discussions with Hakeem Green and other celebrities. Everybody who purchased a 3-pack at that also got a free download with songs from Hakeem Green's new album, Madism, Who Wanted This Smoke? Apparently, again, if you listen to the promo, I did.
Yes, you did.
Which is very ironic considering not my thing.
Not your thing, no.
They have a song on there called What's Madism. It features KRS-One and General Steele of Smith & Wesson. So definitely worth giving a listen to.
Yeah.
And then Smoke Madism features Tretch of Naughty by Nature, one of the most underrated MCs we have voted on in the past.
Oh, yeah.
Do It All from Lords of the Underground and Keith Murray.
From Keith Murray.
Keith Murray, yes. Okay, so here it is. The 710 holiday observed on 710 gets its name and purpose from a cultural code name for all things weed concentrate, and as also referred to as oil, which is 710 inverted and turned upside down. I get it now.
There you
See?
go.
I learned something today.
I'm glad some of us learned something.
And because of my magic mind, that will stick with me now. So congratulations to Hakeem Green on his development with this. I know it's a labor of love for him as far as this product goes.
Yeah. and I believe most
Many
people
people
who get involved in their own brand or selling, not the guys selling on the street, but I don't even know if those guys exist anymore. It has to be something that moves you, something that you're interested in, something that's part of your life, or you just want to find a cheap, easy way to make money. I don't know. It's one or the other.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that either. If you can do it, do it.
Yeah.
I am never, ever going to shit on anybody for their hustle. You know,
you should never shit on anybody at all.
I'm not Daylight. No,
No.
Tonight Show is the next article.
It is.
And Common and Pete Rock were on the Tonight Show,
They were.
according to Hip Hop DX.
No, they really were.
Yes, they were. With De La Soul's Posdnuos and Bilal, and they were all on Jimmy Fallon's show. And they were there to debut a new song from their upcoming album, The Auditorium Volume 1. The house band, of course, for Jimmy Fallon is The Roots, so
Well, yes.
they helped
They are,
perform as well.
The legendary Roots crew, please.
The legendary Roots crew.
Yes.
Well, they didn't have it listed there. You would think Hip Hop DX would know this, but they didn't have it listed that way. Well, they also just list DJ Quick as DJ Quick. They never put him as word to the motherfucking
This is
DJ
true.
Quick. So we have to educate all these people.
We do.
The name of the song, When the Sun Shines Again. And they were on, back to that same date, Wednesday, July 10th. So the performance had Common, Bilal, and Paz. They were on sofas on a set made to resemble a basement. So Soul Brother #1 held it down on the ones and twos, while Questlove and company manned their instruments. So did you catch the performance?
I did not. I didn't even. Okay, so I used to watch Mr. Falone pretty much every
on a
night.
somewhat regular basis.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, and if I wasn't staying up to watch it, I was recording it. And then it got to the point where I just couldn't keep up with watching it after I had recorded it, and I would have like 5, 6, 7 episodes, and so I would just like scan through and see if there's anybody I really wanted to see. Then I stopped. I just stopped recording it, and then I find out after the fact, oh man, I missed this group, or I missed this, actor or whatever.
This performance, if you are a YouTube guy, you can go to the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon's YouTube channel, and this performance is on there. I actually follow Jimmy Fallon's Tonight Show on YouTube.
Oh, good.
So I get these kind of things. It was good. It was really good. I went through and I listened to it when I saw that this was going to happen. Of course, I saw it again like you did the day after.
Right.
But went back, clicked on my little subscriptions tab on the bottom of my YouTube, and it takes me all to the top. And I said, where's Tonight Show? There it is.
Taking it to the
And
top.
that was the first video that popped up.
Tippy?
Tippy top. So, yeah, this new album's coming out very, very soon. And who knows? Maybe sooner than we thought.
Maybe.
But it came out. When did it come out? Yesterday, as we record.
As we record, yes.
So, yeah, well, it makes sense. It was a Friday. It was the one album that snuck in under the rug. Everybody was paying attention to the Eminem record, and this one came out
Dylan
too.
and Bat Sauce record.
And the Dylan and Bat Sauce record. I'll have bat sauce with my dumplings, please.
Yes, you will.
I'm just so afraid to ever order bat sauce because, the world shut down for almost 3 years because of something with a bat.
Yeah.
So I don't want to put bat and Chinese food
You do
together
not.
in any way, shape, or form. So, because I actually kind of like being outside again. But if you're interested in seeing the performance, you can go to our show notes. Go to MrThrowbackThursday.com. Click on the show notes for this episode. Click on the article, and about halfway down on the article is an embedded link to the YouTube performance, or you can just go to youtube.com and look for Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon. Search for Common and Pete Rock, and it'll be there.
Posdnuos.
And Posdnuos. Pass the juice.
Yes.
Pour the juice.
And halfway down the article, Yam will be there.
Every time I hear that, all I can think of is somebody I went to high school with. His first name is Yaman. Yaman be there. So a Simpsons intro styly on this. So I'm going to try to go Cypress Hill.
Very nice.
Because I'm not much of a Simpsons watcher, to be honest with
I'm
you.
not either, but everybody knows that.
About 28 years ago, and this comes to us from rnz.co.nz. So it's in New Zealand.
It is. Which means it's tomorrow.
Tomorrow there now.
Yes.
Because we time traveling. 28 years ago, there was a joke on a Simpsons episode and it is coming true. Now, we have seen The Simpsons predict shit in the past.
Yes.
I don't think anybody predicted that this would be a thing.
This is kind of like Chef on South Park. if Chef Aid came true.
1996, an episode of The Simpsons called Homer Palooza featured a joke where Cypress Hill believed they had mistakenly booked the London Symphony Orchestra whilst under the influence. This happened.
Yeah.
On Wednesday night, that joke became a reality at Royal Albert Hall. Years of fan pressure, probably from a lot of people who are fans of The Simpsons.
Mm-hmm.
Cypress Hill reached out to the London Symphony Orchestra over social media, and a deal has been struck. A one-night only performance in London based around the Black Sunday album, which has sold more than 3 million copies in the U.S. and spent an entire year on the UK charts. The London Symphony Orchestra will perform unique orchestral arrangements of Cypress Hill's most iconic songs, including Insane in the Brain.
You may have heard that one.
I Want to Get High.
So high.
And How I Could Just Kill a Man.
How I Could Just Kill a Man. That is something I don't understand.
Very nice. So it's been, Be Real came out and said it's been something we've talked about for many years since The Simpsons episode first aired. So it's very special for us, and it's coming on the heels of our 30th anniversary for our Black Sunday album.
Yep.
They called the ability to play at Royal Albert Hall, one of London's most famous stages, quote, one of these checklist moments. Be Real says we played a lot of historical venues throughout our career and stuff like that, but nothing as prestigious as this. In the Simpsons episode, Homer Palooza, Homer is like you and me. He's shocked while on a school run that his music tastes are not considered cool anymore.
Yep.
He then tries to impress the kids by going to the Hullabalooza Music Festival, a play on a music festival held in Chicago that sounds like it should be sponsored by Charms Blow Pops.
Fair.
The Lollipopalooza.
Yes.
How's that? And he was
Isn't
hanging
that one
out.
of those ones that goes like this? That's an
And
actual.
of course,
Lollapalooza.
Homer was hanging out with rapping rock stars, including
with Rappin' Rodney.
Rappin' Rodney, Smashing Pumpkins, and Cypress Hill. So the British connection goes beyond the London Symphony Orchestra. In the episode, it was actually Peter Frampton,
Who came
best
alive?
known for Frampton Comes Alive, who was the guy trying to book the orchestra. So they asked Cypress Hill if Peter Frampton was on the guest list. He says, yes, actually, we've been trying to invite him. We've never met Peter Frampton before, but we thought it would be a kick to invite the legendary Peter Frampton.
Yeah,
As of yet,
John's reminding everyone that Lollipopalooza was founded by Perry Farrell, who got caught stealing.
Is it Pharrell or is it Farrell? I think it's Farrell.
I don't know. Well, he got caught stealing.
Pharrell is the guy who lives by you.
Yes. Once he,
Yeah,
I
he
think
got
was
caught
like 5.
stealing once when he was 5.
Yeah, I thought so.
He walked right through the door.
Yeah.
That was what
the
group
giant
was he in
turkey.
at that time? Was that Porno for Pyros?
No.
Because he was in that
Jane's
too,
Addiction.
wasn't he? Huh?
That was Jane's Addiction.
Jane's Addiction. Okay.
They
Yes,
were
Jane's
shoving
Addiction
the turkey up under the
was
shirt.
where he was caught stealing.
Yes.
Yes.
No one in that
first-
video was 5, by the way.
No. And he smuggled a big ass ham under his dress.
Yeah.
But rehearsals have had cultural differences, of course. The word Glock was used, and the London Symphony Orchestra took it to mean
And
a
spiel?
glockenspiel. pronounced like Heathcliff, the feral cat.
Oh, I thought you meant the feral doctor, Huxtable.
He was kind of feral at the end too, wasn't he? So we will. I don't have the actual date when, if it's already happened or if it's going to happen. They didn't give the date, but when we find out more, I'm sure there'll be video of it. I can't wait to see how this comes off.
Yeah.
I like the way you titled this one. Fuck your comedy.
I picture that's how E40 would have said it.
E40.
Yes.
That's how my wife says it too. She's not a fan of comics. So I'll ask her, I say, hey, did you, like I did earlier today, hey, did you hear the Nikki Glaser part of the Tom Brady roast? Fuck that. You know I don't like comedy.
Well, this, all these internet personality dudes who run around and do stupid shit to people and think
somebody's going to get themselves fucking whacked.
Yeah.
One of these days
they run
doing
around
that
and
shit.
do stupid shit, whatever their stupid shit is, because each one of them has different stupid shit. And then their buddy who's around the corner filming it for content. These dudes, I've seen quite a few.
We're considered content creators to a certain extent.
Yeah. I consider us more news reporters than content creators.
I can't stand that is a job now.
Well, YouTuber is a job. So
I'm a content creator. I'm a YouTuber. You're a fucking douchebag is what you are.
Those people get paid.
I don't understand how.
Things that we can't do. Monetizing videos and advertising and followers. We don't have enough followers anyway. But we cannot do it because we play other people's music on here, even though that is covered under the Digital Millennium Copyright Act under a fair use because we're doing it for review purposes. Mm-hmm. We cannot monetize.
I've seen all these reviewers that do it.
Yes. Yeah, we are not allowed to monetize because other people's product is in our.
But
there are viewers anyway.
Content creators who do review reactions, and they play full songs.
Yep.
And they're not demonetized.
Maybe they are. It's. You know how we get these things from Warner and Sony?
Oh, we get them every week. Yeah.
If that comes in, that part goes away. You can't, and you're demonetized for that video. So if somebody doesn't catch them, or if they played at like 1.5 times speed, which is just enough to throw off the algorithm from the people who are reviewing. Yeah, they can get away with it that way too. But yeah, we need more viewers. So send all your friends to our YouTube page and tell them to subscribe so that we can. Yes, it's Mr. Throwback Thursday. It is.
In the era of TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, content is king.
Yes.
A purported comedian, alleged comedian.
Yes.
Who gets attention by misidentifying celebrities on camera might have just started a war with the Bay Area. We are not starting an OnlyFans.
We did that episode.
We did. On Saturday, July 6th, there was a clip of E40, who we all know is such a calm, cool guy anyway, walking through what looks like some kind of convention center. And the perpetrator who was holding the camera says, "I knew that was you, bro. Fat Joe, bro. You ain't Fat Joe." I'd have turned around and been like, "No, but you gonna have a fat lip, motherfucker."
Yeah, the man who got thrown out of a Warriors game.
E40 turns around looking thoroughly confused, then says to the guy, "No, you calling me Fat Joe? You a comedian. You know that's childish, right? Come on, man. When was you born? 2024? Get the fuck out of here, man. That's childish. Do your fucking homework." E40 then walks off as a comedian stays behind to explain what just happened to an onlooker. If you have to explain your stupidity, that tells you how stupid it is.
Yeah, if you have to explain your comedy, it is probably not comedy.
Fat Joe hopped in the comment section of the Hip Hop
Or your
Wolf's
Andy
Instagram
Kaufman.
account, which is the guy's name, I guess, and wrote, "Fuck these clout chasers. E40 is a man of respect." So,
Yeah, they're lucky. You know, they could have been knocked out by some lean body protein.
next article, 30 years.
Yes, which it's one of those things when you think what records came out 30 years ago, you're thinking Raising Hell. You're thinking Strictly Business.
When I'm thinking 30 years ago, I'm still thinking of like 1980 and stuff. 30
Yeah.
years ago was 1994.
Yeah. 1994.
The Rangers last won a Stanley Cup 30 years ago.
They did. I was there. Not there,
I was
but I was
too.
there.
And 30 is a real number for us.
It
We've
is,
done
yes.
stories on, hey, this is celebrating its 26th anniversary.
Yes.
And in the immortal words of Patton Oswalt, that's not a real anniversary. Fuck you, go to
Nope.
work. But 30 is a number because it has a 0 at the end of it. So
Yes.
that counts.
0 or a 5, I'm okay.
The Notorious B.I.G.'s Ready to Die, celebrating 30 years with a limited edition reissue for its 30th anniversary. September, that record hits 30.
30.
A limited edition 2 LP reissue coming out September 13, which was the original release date of Ready to Die 30 years ago.
Yep.
Features reimagined cover art featuring a photo of Biggie, the late Brooklyn rapper's subway stop G, the G line, which I don't even know if that exists anymore, and the Brooklyn Bridge. Limited edition reissue will also be available commercially as a double album on black vinyl sold on Rhino Records and at Biggie's official online shop, which is at biggiemerch.com. Select retailers such as Barnes & Noble will also have color vinyl editions for sale on the same day. So if that's your thing and you're close to a Barnes & Noble, I don't know what the cost is going to be. It's probably going to run you pretty petty.
I didn't even know Barnes & Noble was still in existence.
No, Barnes & Noble's still a thing.
Yeah. Do they have a Starbucks in there?
The one we have here does.
See, of course they do.
So, but then again, my Target has a Starbucks in it.
Yeah. Our
My Starbucks has a Starbucks in it. I'm waiting for
Kroger does.
I'm waiting for Tim Hortons to have a Starbucks in it,
Yeah.
or
Fucking Timmy's.
or Dunkin' to have a Starbucks in
Yeah.
it. Our next article comes to us from Hip Hop DX. Now, we have talked a couple of times about the new Death of Slim Shady.
Yes.
We are not doing the record this week,
We are not.
but Hip Hop DX brings us this article, just letting everybody know what kind of stuff they're getting into if they get the record.
Yes.
Marshall has some bones to pick. Most of the bones he has to pick are with a certain Piss Dookie.
And Caitlyn Jenner.
A lot of Caitlyn Jenner references on that record. A lot of Christopher Reeve references, although he says Reeves. And I think
does. It's
maybe
Christopher-
that's why he has a legal thing about it, because that's not who.
It's a combination of Superman names.
Yes. Who is it?
George.
George Reeves
Yep.
and Christopher Reeve.
Yes.
Anyway, Eminem's new
And
album.
the artard word.
Yes, the
lot.
artard word is a lot.
And he rhymes it with itself like it's the N word.
He takes shots at Piss Dookie, Ja Rule, who's always been one of his favorite targets, and also pokes fun at Kanye West. Pass. He also kind of throws a little bit at Lizzo and the multitude of white rappers that he has inspired.
Yes.
And this, I told you my one favorite song on here that I like. There's a couple of them that I really, really like. The one I mentioned, Antichrist, with you earlier, references the closed circuit TV footage of Piss Dookie assaulting Cassie.
Right.
And the line is basically, next idiot Ask Me is getting his ass beat worse than Diddy did. But on the real, though, she probably ran out of the room with his fucking dildo. He tried a field goal punt her. She said to chill. Now put it back in my ass and get the steel toe.
Yeah.
Wow. So, Piss Dookie, yeah, I guess it's a dick. You better take it hard.
Yeah.
So, but the most brutal insult comes on the song Fuel, which you and I have both said is not one of our favorites on the record. But as far as just hammering somebody in it,
Yes.
I'm like a RAPER. Got so many SAs. Wait, he didn't just spell the word rapper and leave out a P, did he? P. Diddy.
Yes.
R.I.P. Rest in peace, Biggie and Pac. Both of y'all should be living. But I ain't trying to beef with him because he might put a hit on me like Keith D did him. And then Lizzo catches some strays too. Ain't never really truly over till Lizzo sings. We should coddle fat people. Yeah, here's a concept. Let's celebrate onset diabetes, and instead of us dieting, can we just have a pie eating contest?
I'm down for that.
And then he talks about the white rappers that have followed him. I love this one. He says, yeah, this whole subgenre with all these corny white rappers, I'm not a fan of it. It ain't my fault, but like a sock puppet, I had a hand in it. Mr. Socko. So, and he name drops a shit ton of guys on the first song on the record. Arrested Development, Wise Intelligent Hoodlum. So,
Intelligent
M knows where he came from. Yes. Intelligent Hoodlum.
Did we not just say Intelligent Hoodlum's album just had an anniversary?
I believe it was.
Because I missed it on this day.
Was it 35 years?
Let me see. Dragging the show down.
1989 it would have been. So I want to say it was like 35 years.
That's a long time.
It is a long time. We old.
Tragedy Gaddafi.
The Intelligent Hoodlum, Tragedy Gaddafi.
Yeah, here it is. Intelligent Hoodlum, 34 years.
34 years. Okay,
Yeah.
so next year is 35.
Yeah, so we'll get it on time next. It's on July
1990
10th.
it came out. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
July 10th. We missed it. But as much as we talk about Intelligent Hoodlum on this show, I was very upset that I missed that one.
Well, let's see. July 10th was Throwback Thursday, wasn't it? No, it was
No.
Wednesday. The 11th was Throwback Thursday.
Yes.
So it was Wednesday. So happy 34th anniversary,
Yes.
Intelligent Hoodlum. When it comes around next year, we'll probably end up, even if we've done that record,
I know we've
probably
done
do
it.
that record as record of the week or something just to
Yeah.
honor the anniversary of it, just because we get to say Tragedy Gaddafi.
Exactly. No, we
And
don't.
Tragedy
We get to
Gaddafi.
say Intelligent Hoodlum.
Hoodlum, now known as
Yes.
kind of like it's kind of like Mos Def, now known as Yasin Bey.
That's right.
So, if you're interested in hearing any more of the stuff where M rips people apart, go get the record.
Yeah.
It's available everywhere. I like the name of this article that you put in for our next one. Learn how to rap again.
Yeah.
And this was a direct quote. And this comes to
Right.
us from All Hip Hop. LL Cool J said that he learned how to rap again on this new album that's coming out with Nas, Eminem, Snoop Dogg, and more. This is the 14th record. It's called The Force, and it's entirely produced by two people, LL and Q-Tip.
Yep.
So he says, now they just released a second song off of that called Passion. They released the track list for it. Just yesterday, he shared the song Passion, which followed Saturday Night Special, which featured Rick Ross and Fat Joe. Not E40 confused with Fat Joe, the real Fat Joe.
Take care, Jason.
Take care, Jason. So Q-Tip produced all 14 tracks on The Force, which apparently is an acronym for Frequencies of Real Creative Energy.
Yes.
That's pretty smart. He said that he's tapped a bunch of legends alongside some new talent from the younger generations for this first record in 11 years. He goes, it's like a director going back to film school after he's had blockbusters. It's like Denzel going back to acting class. Crafting this project felt like going back to the drawing board and learning how to rap again, making sure I was really inspired by the things I was saying. That's why there isn't a lot of fluff on this album, which is going to come out September 6th. So we got about a little less than 2 months before this thing's going to hit the air. The project also includes features from, as we said, Nas, the aforementioned Eminem, Uncle Snoop, Busta Rhymes,
Yes.
Saweetie, and more. LL says we're talking 14 tracks of straight fire, all crafted by myself and the one and only Q-Tip. When you listen to this album, you're not just hearing music, you're experiencing a whole new vibe, a whole new level of artistic passion. Mm-hmm. Oddly enough, that's the name of the second song that came out, was Passion, which kind of sounds like White Men Can't Jump. You can listen to Jimmy, but you can't hear Jimmy.
Yeah.
Sabotage is our next article.
It is.
Now, we've had some strange food and hip hop comminglings recently.
Yes.
I don't know if it's strange, but I mean, everybody knows about the Flavor Flav and Red Lobster, and that seems to be a very symbiotic relationship right now.
Mm-hmm.
This one, not so much.
No, this one, nobody asked anybody. And as you may or may not recall, in Yauk's will says, I will never give my permission for our music to be used
In
to
a
advertise
commercial
anything.
basis. Yes. Well, Beastie Boys are now suing. They want their baby back, baby back, baby back. Chili's over use of Sabotage.
Yeah.
The Beasties have said that the restaurant chain has ripped off the song in its music video and advertising videos posted to social media. And this isn't the first time that they've gone after people for this and won in the past. So the Beasties sued Chili's Grill and Bar in federal court on Wednesday, accusing the restaurant main operator of infringing on their copyright of the 1994 hit Sabotage by using it in advertisements without permission. They didn't clear the samples.
Exactly.
Which is kind of ironic considering Beastie's gotten a lot of trouble for that shit.
Yeah.
According to the complaint, Brinker International, which operates more than 1,600 Chili's and other restaurants worldwide,
Brinker
rolled
19,
out promotional
Brinker 19
videos.
Mayday.
Huh?
Brinker 19, Brinker 19 Mayday.
Yeah, Mayday is right. They rolled out promotional videos on social media beginning November of 2022 that used significant portions of the song and parodied the music video directed by Spike Jones.
Not
In
Mike
the Chili's
Jones.
video, not Mike Jones. In the Chili's video advertisement, 3 characters dressed in similar 1970s attire as the Beasties were in the Sabotage
With
video.
Paul Skeen mustaches.
Rob ingredients from a Chili's restaurant scored to the sound of Sabotage. Bad move.
Yeah. Of all the groups to try to do that with, the one group where the guy said, never, ever.
Never.
My dying declaration is you cannot use my music in any form of advertising. Not without permission. You can't. Can't do it.
The lawsuit argues that the advertisement is intended to evoke the 3 Beastie members, Mike Diamond, Adam Horowitz, and Adam Yauch, and scenes from the Sabotage music video. Now, Yauch, who passed away, 12 years ago, if you can believe that shit, was known as MCA, is represented among the plaintiffs by the executor of his estate, Dechan Yauch. The suit seeks a jury trial and at least $150,000 in damages for each of its 2 claims of copyright infringements, one for the music video and the other for the song.
music, yeah.
So they're only going for $300,000, which they probably could have gone for more.
Oh, yeah.
In June 2014, Beasties won a $1.7 million judgment in a copyright infringement case against Monster, the energy drink maker.
Wasn't
Which
there's like
had
a
used
remix or something?
Remixes of the songs in a promotional video. And then earlier that year, it won another settlement against a toy maker called Goldie Blocks, which used girls.
Ding, 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 ding.
So Beasties are protective of their shit, as well they should be.
Yeah, like I said, they're respecting MCA's wishes, because you know they could turn around and make tons of money licensing their stuff out for products, but they won't. Whether they want to or not, they won't, because Yauk said don't do it, and he said don't do it. We're not going to do it.
Right. And now,
Oh shit.
new school news.
Yep.
Angela Simmons and Oreo laugh off criticism of a cookie bath video.
You want to know what the fuck a cookie bath video is, or why?
A video of her lying in a bathtub full of Oreo cookies to promote a new collaboration.
Nope. That's Rev Run's kid, and that's enough of that shit.
It is enough of that shit. We are going to take our first break of the day. And when we come back to episode 546, we are going to have Woo News, and then we're going to get into some music.
Yes.
You should come back and be a part of that on Mr. Throwback Thursday, episode 546.
Plus I spark the ism. I'm off the channel live.
Wake up in the morning, got the yearning for herb, which loosens up the nouns, metaphors, and verbs.
Bill, come on, Bill. A little too quick. Yo, Jamie, the cipher goes this way, man. Pass that. Cipher goes this way. Pass that. All we do is spark matters, and this is Hakeem Green. Mr. Throwback Thursdays in the building. Yeah. Smoke that. Peace.
Yes, I'm ICMing. I start grinning and syllables start bending.
1 2 1 2. What's good, yo? This is Ghostface straight from Staten Island, New York. And right about now, it's time for Woo News with Jamie and Bill. Y'all know what it is. Get it correct. Mr. Throwback Thursdays, Jamie and Bill. You know what I mean? On Woo News. That's what's going down right now. Y'all check this out. Exclusive. Peace.
The RZA, the Jizza, Raekwon, Master Killer, Inspector Deck, You God, Method Man, Ghostface Killer, and Old Dirty Bastard.
It's now time for Woo News with Mr. Throwback Thursday.
Shimmy on it.
Welcome back, Mr. Throwback Thursday, episode 546. Indeed, it is time for Woo News.
Yes,
we have a couple of pieces of Woo News for you. I am going to start by saying, see if I can do this the way you have written it. Ghost Face Schizo.
Yes.
Is that what you wanted on that?
That is exactly it.
Yes, I do believe Blade Job. But anyway, Hot New Hip Hop brings us this. The Toast Face Grilla divulges on writing Cuban Links verses during a schizophrenic episode.
Crazy. Literally, maybe. I don't That's only a technical term, though. Crazy.
Yes. During a recent interview, Toastface opened up about how he wrote some of his verses through a schizophrenic episode that he experienced.
Yeah.
He says, matter of fact, it might have started when I was in Ohio. You know, gun wars, we doing all this. I got shot, this and that, and the third. One day, I don't know. I just smoked some shit, some weed, whatever. Like I told you, I'm standing in the kitchen. Everything just got light to me. I just dropped the water on the floor because I couldn't hold it. I didn't pass out, but it was like I told my mans, yo, I got to go lay down. Shit, I'm bugging right now. But he said, I'm bugging right now, too. In my mind, I'm like, you ain't bugging like this bugging right here. That's the old, anything you can do, I can do better. I can bug anything better than you. So I lay down, and that's when the shit just started whispering. I'm going to get you. I'm going to get you. Just started going to those worlds, and I'm trying to fight it. Next morning when I woke up, it was blurry. My vision was just kind of like, you know how you staticky on the TV? That's how I was looking out of my fucking eyes and shit. Everything was just, damn, I got to fix the channel on this motherfucker. And it was lasting like that for a minute and shit. Everything was just off. I don't know. Shit made me depressed. I didn't know what it was. I couldn't figure it out, and shit, it had to go. Shit was telling me to do shit, like jump off the train, jump out the car, all that shit. Like, I'm going through all this, he says. And the only one that I could tell, because it was, you know, shit's telling me, yo, punch him in the face and shit. I wouldn't tell everybody. I would just tell RZA. Yo, shit's telling me to snuff you right now. But he's so smart that he'd bring me back by like breaking down the brain on me. Like, he'd just talk to me about the brain and tell me what works and how this is connected. Fucking RZA.
Yeah.
So I didn't realize, might have just been something that was laced in whatever he smoked, because I didn't know that Toastface had any kind of episodes.
Yeah,
I've never seen anything about it. And if that's the case, he's lucky he's still here, because, I mean, this was a while ago. I don't think they were lacing shit with fentanyl back then like they're doing now, not. Where one puff on the wrong thing and you're fucking toast.
And thank you for saying fentanyl and not fentanyl like everybody says.
Well, I know how it's spelled.
As do I. That's one of those things like nuclear that just drives me insane when people say it. I'm like,
nuclear?
Yeah. I'm like, sound the word out. You just can't.
Nuclear.
Yeah. You can't be putting letters in places where they don't belong, Mr. Washington.
Not even if you axe.
No.
But
yeah, it specifically says.
Let's just put it this way. This tells you the intelligence of a jizza and the brilliance of a toast-face gorilla. Because if he could write that shit while he's thinking, you know,
while he's having a mental break,
everything's fucking trying to get me, and I have to go snuff one of my friends.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Toastface is brilliant. Jizz is fucking amazing as far as his intelligence goes. And
he is a genius from what I've heard.
Ghostface Schizo
yes.
was a hard one to go through.
Yeah.
This one's even worse. Killa Borealis. And I know we've never used this one before.
We have not.
Coming straight from the JunoEmpire.com. That's Juneau as in Juneau, Alaska.
Yes, not as in the movie.
Killah Priest has set a new record with Alaskan artists on his new record, Killa Borealis. Killah Priest, who is a Wu-Tang affiliate,
he is
seeking to elevate artists from Alaska and their voices on the new album Killa Borealis, which is going to be released July 27th. The project's goal is to put Alaskan hip-hop artists on the map. Who is this, according to Lance Mitchell, who is the organizer of the event, the release, and a featured musician on the album. He says they're going to be famous. They already have the talent. They just need the exposure.
Right. And that's a really cool thing to go. Okay. I'm pretty sure he didn't just roll up into Alaska and go, wonder if there's any dope MCs here.
No, apparently he has an affinity for performing there. This is going to be the fourth time Killah Priest is performing in Juneau, Alaska.
So I'm wondering if a lot of these guys are people who opened for him.
Maybe
when he was doing his shows.
In fact, Lance Mitchell, the guy from Alaska, says that Killah Priest is an adopted Juneauite.
Nice.
Alaskan musicians. And you're exactly right. Alaskan musicians impressed Killah Priest with their opening performances at his 2019 Juno Arts and Humanities Council concert.
Juno Arts and Humanity concert.
Mitchell said that's when the rapper's idea sparked to showcase the up and rising talent in Alaska, but it was a long process. He also performed there in 2021, and he opened for Afro Man there in 2023, which I'm not so sure that was a good thing, but you know,
hey, you never know. He probably did it because he got high.
Usually the rapper gets paid to do features like Killa Borealis, but he did not for this project. He decided to help get musicians exposure after talking with the guy Mitchell. So not only is he doing this, he's doing this gratis.
Yeah. I'm going to give exposure to all these people that I think are dope that are not going to get from Juno to New York City without me bringing them there, you know, on the record.
Here's what I never would have thought, and this makes perfect sense. Mitchell says he believes the difference between artists in Alaska and artists in the lower 48 can be heard through their messages. Cars, women, you know, clubs, all that stuff, getting money, that seems to be the focus. That ain't here.
No, there it's whales and eagles and mountains. And
they're about living, having fun, enjoying their life. Juno artists Radiophonic Jazz and Zanzler, along with Sitka's Phonetic, will be performing at the release event.
Sitka's in Alaska too, right?
Huh?
Sitka is in Alaska, right? Sitka?
Yes.
Not the artist, the actual town.
Yes. Killah Priest is known for his spiritual lyrics containing religious references and metaphors. He's also connected to the Black Hebrew Israelites through his rhymes and is known for his controversial and political subject matter. He's also a part of the supergroup HRSMN, along with Cannabis, Razzcast, and Corrupt Killah.
I actually have a Horseman album in our Record of the Week list. Just haven't gotten to it.
So congratulations to Killah Priest, and very cool that he's doing this.
Yes,
to help shine a light on people who probably would never have gotten any kind of light shined on them just because of location.
And I believe anyone who has, let's take Wu-Tang affiliates as an example. Anyone who has gained exposure by being affiliated with someone else should then help somebody else along.
Forward.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because we would not know Killah Priest probably if not for the Wu.
And now Killah Priest is going to be bringing a lot of people's names into the forefront, hopefully, with this release party and this new record that's coming out.
Killa Borealis.
You God.
Ooh, we got You God news?
No, just still not very good. That's not a story. It's just a fact.
Just is.
And ODB is still unalived.
That's what I hear.
It's time for music on episode 546. It is time for the One and Done. The One and Done came out in 1989.
A number.
It is, I don't know if it's the only record by this.
I think the only other one I had was like last year.
The name of this record is The Young Son of No One, and it is by an artist named Breeze. I have 3, 6, 9, 10 tracks on my
You have the
list.
vinyl one, don't you?
Probably.
What
do you have?
Does it say A1?
No, actually, It does not.
I didn't know if I had given you the vinyl list. No, I have 10 tracks as well.
Okay, yes, and it looks like we have the same 10.
Well, that's good.
Track number 1. It's the acronym for The Young Son of No One.
Yep.
Which would be Tyson.
Yo, what's happening, Breeze? Yo, what's up, Cuddy? What's up? It's good to see you back on the set. Yo, they try to play my man Breeze like a sucker booty nigga. Sucker booty nigga. But he wasn't going out like that. No. Now the nigga's back. He gonna kick some dumb shit. Show him how it's done, boy. In the future, I'd ask who'd ya? Her be
read me wrong, somebody fooled ya. They never rip or cause me to panic or make me resort to my old time antics. Refuse to lose, I'm always winning. See
Sucker Booty Nickelback.
Yeah. That's almost as bad as a Rudy Poop.
It's worse than a Rudy Poop. Track number 2, pull a fast one. And push a slow one, I guess.
Yeah.
Like a chase because it seems the envious involve themselves in every envision. They didn't listen, so I'm dissing with precision. No one can mess with me. That decision is stuck with me.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Anytime's a good time.
Track number 3, steadily trying to flow like.
Hey, there's a difference between me and you, and I can prove this. Check the stance, the dance, and the smoothness, the fluidness, the effortless. I guess it's just I flow a lot better from the first to the last letter. How do you think you compare to me, brother? I'm doubling, tripling, more compared to your $6 stutter. I'm flowing like sand.
Compared to your $6 stutter.
Stylistically, and I'm not making any other comparison between the two, that track had a very KRS-One feel to it. Just stylistically.
I get a Donald D feel.
Well, that too.
He is the Syndicate Sniper.
Track 4, going through a phase.
A big delay between these songs. Like 6 seconds into the intro.
Wondering what is
like they recorded it on
for the
vinyl.
money or the girls to love me. For the juice, the clout, or recognition. Nah, that's already an old tradition. Sometimes I think to myself and say, why me? Waiting for a fool to step up and try me. Ain't as easy as it seems. Looks hard deceiving. You're stepping up and shutting up. Quick and believing. Not on an ego trip, just a phase I'm going through, which I like to express and share by showing a few people just how bad it can get. You thought I couldn't get.
Okay, and that sounded like a Marvin Young.
Yeah, a little bit. Track number, was that
that was 4.
4?
Yep.
This is 5. Going through a phase.
No, that was 4. Going through a phase.
Okay. Oh, they've got me misnumbered here. Let me flip-flop these two. That's why. Track number 5 is now Loungin'.
Yes.
Not to be confused with Jazzmatazz.
No, not at all. Although this one did come out first. A lot of Piano Man going on there.
Mm-hmm. Track number 6, L.A. Posse.
We've done the L.A. Posse
Check it
before.
out. Here it is.
We have.
L.A. Posse.
Not the Emerald City Posse.
No.
Yo, man, I'm tired, man. Yo, let's go back to L.A., y'all. What's up? What you think about that, man? Let's get out of here. Let's go. Let's go.
Yo, can I go too, man?
Get out of here. Get the burgers, Wimpy.
Get the burgers.
The California. Ooh, L.A.
I'm going to say that from now on. Get to burgers, Wimpy. Track number 7, Girls on My Mind.
Oh.
Girls, a subject that I think of every hour while I'm relaxing. In fact, sitting down or taking a shower. Ain't a time in a day where I don't think how's Renee or even wondering who am I screwing today, Shanae or Faye? I done away with runaways, you must, I say, be legal. A night with breeze and she's gonna fly like an eagle. I'm sitting here confused, amused about who's my last star. Picking up the phone and forgetting who to ask for. Oh, girls I'm speaking to, occasionally I freak a few. I can walk the streets with you.
He forgot who he was screwing today, Renee or Faye. I would hope that by the time it comes around, he remembers.
I would think so. Track number 8, Scene of the Homicide.
A CPO song, Victim of Homicide.
The scene of the homicide. Your whole world's traumatized and mesmerized. You know what I'm saying?
scene of a homicide. Your whole world's traumatized, mesmerized. That's what it's like to grip the mic and try to flow on. Your sentences are run on full of so forths and so ons. Who inspired you? Who the hell?
Track number 9, Great Big Freak.
What you think about stepping to a funky beat that's moving ya? And while I'm doing ya, I'm also proving to many I'm swinging and bringing you new styles to speak on. Mom, keep the beat on. You can't stop the freak on this subject made public on human nature. Scribble down on paper so I can relate to ya. Some instructions on how to rock a freak. Free seminar, so grab a pen and a sheet.
Last track on the record, number 10, Watch the Hook.
Well, yo, some like to sing this. I'd rather hum this. Kick the beat with the help from the drumsticks. Add a snare and a clap to enhance the rap. I never forget, get off and a step back. Take a track like a linebacker. I got rhymes that'll cut the small talk chit chatter. It doesn't matter if you're queen, a prince, or even a king. It's hard to figure out why they believe in these things. Going through tracks and flowing through raps poorly. Telling you it's time for you to kneel before me. I'm not dissing, just eliminating waste.
And that is your one and done for episode 546. Breeze with The Young Son of No One. Acronym Tyson. I have no charting action.
None?
And no singles. No.
What?
John, it just makes me laugh every time. No, some people in groups need no introduction. This isn't one of them.
This isn't one. No.
We will introduce you and then you will forget it. So yeah, no singles, no charting action. I've heard worse on this show.
Oh, much.
But I don't know if that one's going to make its way into the library. This one might. The record of the week for number 546. And we talked about this during Hip Hop Headlines.
And I would like to talk about this afterward too. I would like some opinions on it. But not
your
until we're
record
done.
of the week came out yesterday as we record.
Yes.
So I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to have any charting action or any singles off of this yet. At least no charting action for the singles. There was one that was released prior to the album.
Yes. Which I believe we played.
We did. The name of this record, The Auditorium Volume 1 by Common and Pete Rock. I have 15 tracks on this.
As do I.
John, we do not have an intro for this.
We do not.
We have an outro at the end, but we don't have an intro, which is weird to have one without the other.
So you can have one without the other.
Track number 1, Dreamin'.
From the stellar regions of the soul.
Say what? Dreaming.
Baby, we can do it. Take your time, do it right. I was hearing melodies and rhythms through the night. This was a dream, it felt real like a fight. What made it realer, Jay Dilla was there in the light. A movement was happening.
I'm going to go back a little bit.
Okay.
I just found some charting action for our prior record. So the album, produced by the LA Posse, made it to number 60 on the U.S. Billboard Top R&B and Hip Hop Albums, and there were 2 singles that were off of it: Great Big Freak and LA Posse.
LA Posse, I remembered.
LA Posse peaked at number 79 on the U.S. Hot R&B and Hip Hop Songs, number 8 on the Hot Rap Songs, and later was ranked at number 64 by Complex on their list of the 100 best LA rap songs. So there you go.
Did you see John?
And, yes. And Breeze, by the way, appeared on Just Clowning from King T's Act a Fool.
King T, yes.
So there you go. So I wanted to get that in there because originally I said I had
nothing.
So Track number 2, Chi-Town, Do It. We're back to our record of the week.
Yes.
She knew me from the city, she knew I was witty. She knew I had power and maybe some sense like 50. She had a couple of cats, I was trying to get the kitty. And if I touch down, I just might do the gritty. This just in, I've been on my Jeffersons bussin' raps. Rappers, she said she didn't trust them and really didn't trust men. I guess we on the cusp then. Go get your Moscow and we don't have to rush in. Ukraine's in the sky.
Common's pretty fucking smooth, dude.
He is.
Track number 3, This Man. Yo, is this your man's? I don't think it's the same thing.
No.
I drop a gem in the ocean. Sound waves of underground days put this man in motion. I quarterback like water raps, and Chocolate supported that on stage. My daughter rap, she was an infant, now she see infinity. I'm a gentleman, I let him down gently.
Track number 4, We're on Our Way.
Our destination is constant elevation. You can tell the nation. We on the rise through the lows and the highs. Tell the world to recognize. We've only just begun. We've only just begun. We've only just begun. We've only just begun. The Lord spoke. I listened to the vision I was given. It's the second comment. I risen with the wisdom.
Definitely going to add this record to my library. Track number 5, Fortunate.
Yourself, I felt more.
No. We said Fortunate. That's this one.
I'm fortunate to be alive. Can't explain how I got here, but we've arrived. The deliverance and diligence for which we strive. It's the feeling, it's no silliness when we rise. Fortunate to have friends who don't synthesize. I keep good company, we enterprise. Had a strong gaze.
Track number 6, So Many People.
So many people seek her, me especially. The her I'm talking about right now is destiny. She and I were supposed to meet to chop it up. I wanted to ask her in life while I was getting stuck.
Track number 7, Wise Up.
All the people.
Three wise men came to visit where I've been. They brought gifts with the Southside blend. One had Hennessy, the other a book of street ministry. The third gave a mirror and told me to remember me.
Track number 8, A God, subtitled There Is.
This one features Jennifer Hudson.
Love Jennifer Hudson. I hope it's angry Jennifer Hudson.
Descended from the heavens on the 7. My presence is a gift, I was destined like a reverend. No weapon formed against my 6 senses a blessing. Congregation get a fifth and make usher confessions. The devil is a lie, angels made investments. There is a God.
Track number 9, Stellar.
I think this should be the next single, by the way.
The mastermind of this book called the rhyme. This book called the rhyme. This book called the rhyme. I shine and rise at the same time. The mastermind of this book called the rhyme. This book called the rhyme. The rhyme.
I jam on anything I am on. About to blow like I'm trying to keep my hands warm. God MC, I came in a man's form. When I return to dust, it'll be a sandstorm. Tell the people the master got plans for them. Pour a little liquor when I know my man's gone. Over bars, I'm never tender. With love, I force MDs to surrender. Ancient remedies that my gramps would remember.
Track number 10, Lonesome.
Are you lonesome like me? Are you lonesome? Could you be lonesome? Are you lonesome for me? Oh, could you be lonesome? Are you lonesome for me? Oh.
I thank God for the day and my cousin Ajay.
Track number 11, All Kind of Ideas.
What?
All kind of ideas. All kind of ideas.
I'm Soul Brother Uno, black from the future. Make beats on the table if I break my computer, and still make hits like I used to.
Track number 12, When the Sun Shines Again.
This one features Pasta Loose.
Pass the juice.
This is also one of my favorites.
When the sun shines again, we are one, we will win. When the sun shines again, we are one, we will win.
I was born, son of Mahalia, so I received the gospel. Told to go spell it and bring it back to Chicago. Raps to Sabo, for the street apostles, the big payback.
Track number 13, Everything's So Grand.
Day, when it's done, we gon' be good. Trust is just a phase. When it's done, we gon' be good. You don't gotta save the world. We can take it one day at a time. You don't gotta save the world. We can take it one day at a time. Yeah.
Fam is all good, push it through the hood and it's drink a little wine, take a little time and
I just lost my place. Was that 13 or 14?
That was 13.
That was 13. That's what I thought. 14, Now and Then.
Every now and then I step to the south. Every now and then I step to the south.
the holy matrimony of rap music and stony. On the mic, I'm nice, niggas think that they know me. Meet you where you are, let God speak through these bars. Whether Rakim or Rashid, I guess the world is ours. Wrote 18 letters to the rap gods, hoping I could be better. They said fine forever, I just wanna be. Killers wanna swarm, the world is kinda jaded, I just keep willing on.
There's a little Wu-Tang reference on that. Last track on the record, track number 15. It's a 55-second outro. I don't think that can go on DJ Introduction's list.
You never know.
Maybe DJ Outroduction.
Two guys under the guise of the supreme being. The evidence of things not seen. Dreams combined in beats and rhymes. Rubs on turntables. Car seats recline. Eternal sunshine.
And that is your record of the week for episode 546. It is The Auditorium Volume 1 by Common with Pete Rock.
Yes, it is.
And because it was just released yesterday as we record, there has been no charting action for any of the singles.
No, not that we've seen yet.
So I'm sure there will be eventually, but definite add to the library. Great record.
Yes.
Common smooth. Pete Rock's production is...
Pay no attention to that.
We all are... it's well known that you and I are both DJ Premier fans when it comes to production.
Oh, yeah,
Pete
Rock's
Rock
right
might
up
be
there.
top 3.
Yes. Yeah.
So
I enjoyed this album.
I did too.
But here's the thing.
And there's always a thing.
There has to be a thing. This album to me sounds like the latest episode of Def Poetry Jam. Like I should be in a smoke-filled dark room.
Yeah.
With like a brandy or a bourbon on the rocks in my hand listening to this.
Yep. I actually was, when you said that, it brought me back to Chicago, Illinois, oddly enough, sitting in a smoky ass bar, listening to some jazz music, drinking my whiskey on the rocks, cigar smoke cloud.
Yep.
About 3 feet above or 3 feet below the ceiling level, just floating.
Yeah.
And that's what that felt like to me. So
yeah, that's what this whole album feels like. It's very anti what the Eminem album is.
Yes. That is the zenith to the apex of Eminem. Yes, absolutely. But an enjoyable listen.
Oh, yes, most definitely.
Because
I don't want people to go and think that
not all things are for all people, too. So
no, I don't want people coming out here thinking this is a Pete Rock CL Smooth type album. Because it's not. But it's also not your typical Common album.
Right.
So you put the two of them together and it's a very distinct sound that you should be prepared for. Don't try to play this as your I'm going to the gym music.
No, because I can't picture that as workout music. So anyway, that is your record of the week for episode 546, The Auditorium Volume 1, Common with Pete Rock. Your one and done this week was Breeze with The Young Son of No One.
And you know what I like best about this Common Pete Rock album?
What?
It's a volume 1, so we're expecting another one.
Yes. Very good point. Your artist of the month for July of 2024, Digital Underground. So go check out some Digital Underground sometime this month.
Yes.
And before we take our final break of the evening, we have an old to the new to bring you.
We do.
The old to the new comes to us from, and again, we talked about this during Hip Hop Headlines, James Todd Smith.
I heard
the lick lipper himself. Lower level, lackluster, last, least limp. No. LL Cool J. The name of the song, Passion.
Y'all need
need a new team like a girl with a BBL need new jeans. It's in my DNA to let them play in the enclave, twerkulate while songs play. Andre the Giant, 3,000 ways, make a Obey. I'm seasoned with it. Floor seats, who need ticket? Time's up, get your signs and tickets. Wanna see me in the desert, but your man's liquid. Sun shining, old diamonds, new blue face staring at my pocket lining, cause I put the time in. Freaking nature with the bars, broken English, got me foreign cars, Rolls Royce for some R&R. Diss tracks can't distract the Mac. Too hot to troll, I'm so cold. Whether Fahrenheit or Celsius, these niggas know. Below zero, Farmers Boulevard, superhero. Word to Swiss Beats, we rep like X-Men, Temptation, Darkman, or Malcolm. Different moves, gifted dudes. You pick up on the jewels if you're shrewd. On the first stream, had them glued. Dominate the new era, and my Yankee fitted. Being prodigious with the lyrics brings digits. Told you I was postmodern, contemporary Queens, nigga vibes is Harlem. On the job all day, check the resume, going in for references, check Smithsonian. Wild style, smooth linoleum, honey going crazy in my key, open legs like custodians. We can make money or make excuses. Better be easy, I'm ruthless. Hella paper tigers, all toothless. Tony Montana blueprint is useless. Some people ignore facts. I love Scarface, but that nigga with the chainsaw fell on the mat. We just act like we don't see that. Asking where the weed at. Eliminate the mids when the speakers giving feedback. That's based on my rep. You in trouble if you step, believe that. Flash gold rollies on niggas that don't know me. They know what time it is. Better watch your 6. Grandpops was a mason. My homie moved the bricks. I'm solid as a tutor. I teach him to hit licks. I'm a dog with the shit. There's food in my pen. You would think I breathe pits. Triple entendre. I'm stealing on the shit. My jewelry's like yellow like Wiz. If this ain't inspiration, what is? On some Creflo Dollar slick. Pop my collar shit. What we came for, we gotta get. No boatload of coke, but a lot of hits. All these niggas blue in the face when I come into place. Money tracking, you can run a relay race in my safe. Made me smile, freaking face when he showed me an eighth. When legit, niggas still driving slow in the rate. We was bringing cash in before the new Q, the motor inside was flashing. Baby girl is laughing cause my slang is old fashioned. That's always been your problem, Dennis. No passion.
I'm not a fan of the abrupt ending, but I did like this song.
I wasn't a fan of that either. I don't know why that was.
But good song. Yeah. Very much enjoyed it. Sounds like LL's finally starting to get back into his groove.
Yes, and I like the music that Tip chose for that. That was nice.
So LL Cool J's Passion, You're Old to the New for episode 546. Artist of the Month, Digital Underground. Record of the Week, Common and Pete Rock with the Auditorium Volume 1. One and done was Breeze with The Young Son of No One. We are going to take our final break of the evening. And when we come back, it will be time for Bill Reed's Lyrics on Mr. Throwback Thursday, episode 546.
Here comes the soul.
Shout to Soul Brother #1 Pete Rock. Shout out to Jamie and Bill on Mr. Throwback Thursday. Peace and love, baby. Thank you for your support. One love, one love, one love, one love, one love.
He's a sweet soul brother.
Don't get hip hop.
But it starts with Bill.
Bill S. Preston. It's called reading. Top to bottom, left to right. Group words together as a sentence. Take Tylenol for any headaches. Midol for any cramps.
Most people probably don't listen to the lyrics, but they should.
Welcome to Bill Reed's Lyrics.
The following segment of Bill Reed's Lyrics is an educational discussion of artistic expression and creativity in modern music. This segment may contain explicit or offensive language. Sensitive individuals are discouraged from listening. The views and opinions within these lyrics are not necessarily those of Mr. Throwback Thursday or its hosts.
Welcome back, Mr. Throwback Thursday, episode 546. It is indeed time for Bill Reed's Lyrics. And as usual, I have no idea what he's going to send me, so I'm a little bit scared.
As you should be. I'll go over to the private shizad. You're going to have to count verses because they're not labeled.
Oh, great. It's going to make me work.
Well, they're labeled by name, chorus, name, chorus, name.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to take this, you're going to go to verse 3,
Name, chorus, name, chorus, name.
Yeah.
So there's name, chorus.
Yep.
Name. Long verses.
Yeah, that's why you didn't read that one.
Chorus. Name.
Yes.
Starts with you.
It does.
Okay.
Starts with Bill. So with no type of ado, Sesame Street Grover Styley, whether nearer or further. Further. We will cue
Further.
the motherfucking piano.
You so horny. Trying to find you a bitch, Maine. I'm hustling. I gotta stay rich, Maine. You friendly. Like to buy hoes gifts. But I'm mean. I hit him with the closed fist. You a sucker. Take a bitch on a trip. I kick back and send a bitch to go get my stack, and you'll never do that. You're weak for a bitch. You better move back. Why they always use you? 'Cause you pay them. That's what they used to. Man, bitches everywhere treat nickelbacks like you like teddy bears. You'll get to feel on her and touch her. You always with her, but you still ain't fucked her. You fell in love with the bitch last summer. I fucked a few times then dumped her. You tricks, always trying to find you a better hoe. I told you, never put the pussy on a pedestal, them nasty little cum freaks. F them. If they wasn't about the money, I left them. Burn rubber. I'm driving fast. That's my new motto. 'Cause it's time to smash. I flew past, still giving it gas, made a right turn, swinging the ass. I'm shitting on them.
The poetry of Todd Shaw.
Todd Shaw, yes. Poetry of one Todd Shaw. I'm shitting on him.
At least you didn't have to do the chorus.
It's funny. You know what I listened to earlier this week that I hadn't listened to in a while?
Cocktails.
Smack the shit out you.
Little Reggie.
So
patrons get a little Reggie.
Mm-hmm.
How about a little...
I don't give a hoot about this Bill reading lyrics bollocks. Let's get back to the hip and the hop, shall we?
So if you have changed from Bill to Phil, then you can proceed.
I have indeed.
To take us home.
Mr. Throwback Thursday, episode 546, brought to you in part by the world's strongest coffee, Death Wish Coffee. Find them on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or deathwishcoffee.com, and also in our coffee mugs during the show.
Yes.
At deathwishcoffee.com, you can use the code TBT to save 12% off of your order, and then use the code throwback on every following order to save 10%.
Yes, you should do that.
At the world's strongest coffee, Death Wish Coffee. Go check them out. Magic Mind, your secret to a sharper mind and calm energy. Use our limited offer that gets you up to 48% off your first subscription or 20% off one-time purchases with code THROWBACK20 at checkout. You can claim it at magicmind.com/throwback20, all run together. Magic Mind, your secret to a sharper mind. Hell, you could be as sharp as me and Jamie.
Yeah.
Def Rugs, defrugs.com, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all at Def Rugs. Handmade, high-quality hip-hop themed rugs. Brought to you by the original Rug E-Fresh, Marshall Fox, and his business associate, the Green-Eyed Bandit, Eric Sermon.
Yes.
Get yourself a Def Rug today. Go to defrugs.com. Up in Schenectady, New York, on a little street called J Street, we have a friend. Her name is Heather Lent. She is the proprietor of the Bittersweet Candy Company, where she makes candy and chocolate that is handmade, small batch, different, and
delicious.
Go check them out on Facebook and order at bittersweetcandy.com. Use our code THROWBACK to to save 10% off your order at bittersweetcandy.com.
We give you all these codes. You should really use some.
Melted Mics. MLTDMICS, meltedmics.com. Hip hop themed t-shirts brought to you by our friend Pumice T. Mendola. Go check them out and order a t-shirt. And if you do, we have a code for that too. It's MR Throwback Thursday. It'll save you 10% off of your order at meltedmics.com. Pumice has some really, really good stuff on there. Go check it out.
He does.
Etsy.com/shop/geek like you, where the geek shall inherit the earth. Hip hop and pop culture themed items from the sick, twisted mind of Mr. Throwback Thursday and his sick, twisted wife, Mrs. Throwback Thursday. Go check out Etsy.com/shop/geek like you. And that way he doesn't have to call police.
Yes.
That's a little private one for him and me. Nobody else is going to get that. 2 more?
Police more.
Social media network for the show. Don't forget to visit us at mrthrowbackthursday.com, the home for all things Mr. Throwback Thursday. You can check out the Posse Wall of Fame, friends of the show, the show notes. You can click on that little microphone that'll follow you everywhere that says hit us up, and you can leave us a voice message on there, and we will play it on the air for you. You can follow us on our social media handles at Twitter at @the_MR_TBT and Bill_MR_TBT, which is also my Instagram and Threads handle. Jamie on Instagram and Threads is at MR Throwback Thursday. Also, where you can find our TikTok channel at MR Throwback Thursday, where sometimes we put snippets of the show prior to release.
Yes.
And the last couple of times, I haven't taken it down. So good on us. Twitter, Facebook as well. Facebook, we are on Mr. Throwback Thursday and the Mr. Throwback Thursday podcast, as well as home of the TBT Posse. Go check out all 3 of those pages. You can also check us out every Thursday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on Fresh Radio at itsfreshradio.com and the Fresh Radio app for your phones. We are on right after the All Request Thursday, of which you can be a part of by sending your requests to DJB, the hardest working turntablist in the world, by tweeting at Real Fresh Radio. If you are an email person and you have any articles of news that you think might be of interest to us, you can also email those to Jamie at mrthrowbackthursday@gmail.com. It's shout out time.
Yay.
Shout out time. I'm going to go backwards this week. We're going to start with Wanda Calamia and Catherine Liska and Kate Harvey and Rob Jeffroy, the legendary Kevin Van Buren, Mr. Cranky Pants on Vacation, Brian Hollenbeck, Kenneth Elsfelder, Ricky Schnarr, Shane Hatley, Jessica Walker, Jason Heath, the Shrieking Warrior Jennifer Buchanan, Clay Arsenault, Teresa Lynn, Simple Luxuries at teresalynns.com, Sanket Patel, Hugo Gonzalez, John Henderson, Sarah Henderson, Manny Baez, and Gail Dunmeyer. They get mentioned every week because
I got 5 on it.
Or more.
You want to get your name mentioned every week? Go to patreon.com/MRTBT and become a patron at the Loonies level or higher.
And if you do that now, well, not now, but after you've heard this, you can also have 5-minute compilation of Once Upon a Time Challenge.
Yes. Anybody who is not a patron already, we will give you a 3-day grace period after this airs on Throwback Thursday. Any new patrons we get during the 3-day grace period, aside from all the other stuff you get for being a patron, you will get a 5-minute sampler of the one-of-a-kind Silver Rings featuring Wu-Tang Clan album, Once Upon a Time in Shaolin. Don't forget our friends in the industry. As always, check out the 1980s Now with Will, Cat, and John. Check out Anthony, Imran, and Rug Boy over at Jock and Nerd Podcast. Check out our friend Talking Ty on her show, What's the Word Podcast with Brooklyn Ty NYC. Mention the hardest working turntablist in the world at DJ B at It's Fresh Radio. We are also on Wild One Radio at wildoneradio.com. We are on 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and all throughout the weekend. Go check out wildoneradio.com. Don't forget to subscribe, rate, review, all that good stuff. Please share every week so that we can get some more reach on this. Go find us, share the good word, take good care of yourselves, wash your hands,
wash your butt.
And until next time, keep it classic.
And like Kool Keith said, hauling platinum and gold, taking chicks to the Super Bowl.
And always remember,
new school stale, old school fresh.
That's fresh.
Fresh.